Greetings to everybody tuning in to watch this sometime in the future. I am glad you're here. Regardless of whether you're completely new to the channel, which is probably most of you, this is probably the first episode you clicked on, or perhaps you've watched a couple of the previous episodes in which I built this thing. I guess that's 3 episodes now. Or perhaps you've watched the entire series, or maybe you've subscribed during the previous series and you just wanted to check in to see how well this one is going and if I've really made any progress yet. And the answer is kind of no. I built this house, but I haven't actually gotten very far in the game yet, beyond this stage. It seems like the theme so far has been I built my starter house, and then I die immediately afterwards. So right now is actually apparently the most vulnerable time in the game, which kind of makes sense because you kind of get the sense of achievement from having built the house, and then you feel like you lose your caution, you lose your level of alertness, because you forget that now that you're staying up at night, there might be creepers outside that haven't despawned. But then again, half of the time I died, it wasn't to creeper blasts. I mean, I only died to a creeper one time, and then I died to a pillager attack, and then I died to an enderman, and I died to... that was the last one. Pillagers, enderman, I feel like I'm missing one. No, I guess that's it. I died three times, 3 out of the my last 5 attempts. The other 2 attempts, one of them I kind of just rage quit from on the 3rd episode, and I didn't even publish it because I didn't feel like the episode went well. And then the other one, I think in Mundane World 3. No, that's the one I got killed by a pillager. Anyways, I don't want to get into that. I wasn't really planning on that. I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the paranormal, actually, in this episode, but I don't think I'm even going to have time for that. I mean, really, the plan for this episode is talk about how I'm never going to have the time to talk about the things that I want to talk about in these episodes, because half an hour is not enough time, and I don't think it's even possible to really do. Like, I'm having to adjust once again, I'm going to have to adjust, because I have too many things I want to talk about, and I have to be very... I don't know how much I'm going to get to. Probably not very much. But I'm glad now at least now that I have this house, I can take the time to talk during the night. So I can take things slower, because I have more time on my hands. Because before I had the house, I had to sleep through the night. Now I can just hang out at night, talk to you guys. And where the heck is the moon? There it is. It's almost the end of the night. But yeah, there's a couple of adjustments I need to make to the house, because once again, I'm not 100% fully satisfied with everything. So this right here, I want to install a glass floor right here. In the previous episode, I said, you know what, this actually looks very good as it is. I don't want to change it, but I've been having second thoughts about that, and I think that I do actually want to change it now. Now that I've had time to think about it, I do want to change it. So I want to get some glass. I want to go ahead and change that right now. I don't think there's anything, because I think I would actually like having better vision. Okay, I need to sleep through this night, because I'm not sure if I don't remember clearly if I slept through the last night. I need to avoid the phantoms. I want to avoid the phantoms. I don't want to keep staying up all night every night. Let's sleep through at least a little bit of that night. Okay. All right, so I want to... Nothing out there, right? All right, we're good. I want to have vision. I want to see clearly what's waiting for me at the gate. So I'm going to go ahead and break these slabs down. I keep wanting to call the slabs planks. Like, these aren't planks. These are plank slabs. I keep miscalling it. These are plank slabs. Okay, so I want to talk about... I kind of want to reiterate about what I'm trying to do with this channel, which I know I keep coming back to, but it also keeps changing. I'm still going through this process of adjusting what I'm doing. Wow, I already have a substantial amount of wheat grown. It grows fast, man. The bamboo, I mean, not the bamboo, this is sugarcane. The sugarcane also grows fast. Look at that. You can just watch it grow in real time. It grows so fast. Jesus. Things go way too freaking fast in general. Life in general. It goes way too freaking fast, doesn't it? Alright, and, yeah, let's go back up there now, and let's drop off these slabs. Plank slabs. So yeah, it just goes to, life goes too fast. It goes too freaking fast. And I'm having to be very selective about what I spend time talking about. This world is called the Prologue world. I didn't even get to the bit where I said, you know, welcome in for some casual, hardcore Minecraft. And there we go. I did it. Sorry, my attention is all over the place. I'm not doing a good job staying focused. But that's also a big part of what I think the appeal of this channel is, what I would like to do with this channel. So now I have clear vision. I can see who's at the gate before I go downstairs, because from downstairs I don't actually have good vision, and I don't think this looks bad at all. This is fine. This is fine. I'm not sure why I was so worried about how it would look. It's not that bad. It looks fine. It looks fine. I am still getting second thoughts about how it looks, but no, this is good. I like this better. I'm pretty sure that I like this better. I'm not changing this. I mean, because I want to have the, even though, okay, perhaps it did kind of look better to have the floor here. Yeah, I should acknowledge that, but I really like having vision here of what's underneath, and I think that factor will outweigh the way it looked. So this is I think this is better. I think. All right, I'm not gonna just record myself thinking about it. I'm trying to avoid that. There's another thing. So this also has been bothering me a little bit. This corner right here in the center of the screen right here, this corner, this still bothers me. Even though the furnace is meant to it's made out of the same stuff. It's basically cobblestone. It's meant to blend in with cobble, but still it's not. It still bothers me that there's this at the corner. I don't like how I call these auspicious corners when it looks like it's just touching by like a tiny sliver by the line, or like the dot when it just connects diagonally. I can barely stand that. And yeah, I was initially going to be okay with this. And thinking, you know what, this isn't too bad. The furnace blends in. This is all right. I'm going to be okay with it. But I've been having second thoughts, and I'm not okay with it. I'm going to only have one furnace. That's the solution. I'm only going to have one furnace because it's not really that big of a change, you know. And I end up spending so much time in the house just hanging out that I'm not really worried about trying to make things go faster by having two furnaces. See, this just looks much better to me. I'm much happier with this. Also, it needs another torch. I wanted a torch here because this isn't enough torches. I want more torches. I want a torch up there. There we go. Now I've done everything all of the adjustments that I wanted to make to the house. Now the next thing I have planned is I need to shear some sheep. I don't have a spare bed on me, which is a problem. I want to have a spare bed on me. I'm gonna go and see if I can find the black sheep and shear some black sheep. Now I'm guessing, I think that the creepers should have despawned by now. We're already like halfway through the day, so I'm not too worried about any creepers being left over, but I'm still going to be very cautious, of course, as I wander out from the safety of my premises. The forest is more dangerous than it looks, alright? Things hide underneath the trees. Okay, there's the sheep right here. I just need to come up to the sheep real quick and shear some wool. So I only have that one bed that I'm leaving. Thank you, sheep. You gave me three stacks, three full wool blocks. I'm also on the lookout of the wolf. There is a wolf running around here that I saw a couple episodes ago. And I am planning to kill him if I encounter him again, because I don't want him to kill off my sheep. And it's raining. Okay, well, it's raining now, so I gotta get back into the house. I really don't like getting wet in Minecraft underneath the rain. I mean, if it's intentional, if I'm like jumping into the water, that's one thing. But just getting caught in the rain, I really don't like this. I'm just gonna go back to the house now. Okay. Whew. Here, I can just hang out here under the roof. Well, I guess I got 3 pieces of wool, and that's all I really need for one bed. I kind of want a second bed, though, because I also wanted to leave a bed by the starting area. So no, this isn't really enough. This isn't really enough. Is that a horse? That's a horse over there. That's a horse butt. This isn't really enough. I want more wool. But it's raining now. Am I going to be okay with that? All right, this is fine. I hate to record myself think. I try to avoid that so hard, and I can't help myself because I take so long to deliberate what I do. But that's kind of that's part of what you're in for with this channel. I don't want to edit anything. I want this to be a spontaneous experience in which I'm trying to record what it's like to play Minecraft as a non-YouTuber, as just your casual gamer. This is what it's going to be like, and I think that there's kind of a charm. You kind of experience a sense of connection by watching a person do that. I think there's a bit of a charm to this footage of a spontaneous, organic recording of a person planning a game that doesn't really go as planned, and having to process thought in real time. You know, it gives you a bit of a sense of connection with it really reveals how human I am, right? I think that there's value in that. I think, of course, it's not as entertaining as some of these as the these well curated fancy YouTuber entertainers are, and I recognize that. And really, in reality, I just don't want to edit, because editing is a pain in the ass. It's just hard to edit. All right, let's go ahead and make this bed. All right, well, I don't really want to just spend all day hanging out in the house. I think I'm just going to have to bear the rain, even though I don't like that. You know, what else am I going to do? I mean, I have to do this sometimes. I wasn't really expecting to just hang out in the house all day because it's raining. I don't want to get rained out in this episode. I had plans. I wanted to level this stuff on the dirt under the tree, and I wanted to move the dirt to the crevice, and I wanted to fill in the crevice, and I really intend to do that. So I don't think there's even much time during the day. The time goes so freaking fast. I really wanted to talk about slow living today, and how it's actually a luxury to do that, because the time inevitably just goes too fast anyways. Like, even if you're not doing anything during the day, it goes too freaking fast for you to even reflect. You know how Socrates was talking about how the unexamined life is not worth living, I think is the quote. Well, I think that's kind of bullshit, because there's never enough time to examine your life adequately. Never. Even if you're like, I'm currently not working, right? I quit my job about like a couple of months ago. I'm in a different spot in life than I was when I started this channel. But this time is going to be brief. It's an immense luxury to just not have to work for a while, and I intend to just make the most out of that time. But it's not an indefinite time. I'm going to have to go back to work, in a while. I mean, I have a good amount of time still left, but it's not indefinite. You know, I have to make the most of it, and even while I'm not working, I feel like time is going too fast, and I'm really not doing all of the things that I want to be doing. I'm not getting everything done, not going fast enough. All right, I really have to go out there in the rain. Oh, it's already dusk. It's already dusk. It's already almost nighttime now. All right, next time I'm just going to go out into the rain and be out in the rain anyways, and not spend, and because I want to talk to you guys while I'm doing stuff. Because I already spend enough time just hanging out in the house, man. I want these episodes. I want to improve the quality of these episodes, which is another point I was going to make. Is I think I'm going to take longer in between episodes. I'm going to take, because I want to take longer to think about what I'm going to do, to plan ahead. It seems like if I give myself a longer time in between the episodes, the quality does improve. Like, I do want to feel like I'm producing higher quality episodes for you. It's so cozy in here when it rains. I really like hanging out here underneath the glass ceiling when it rains. This is the first time that it rained since I built the house. Perhaps I really should be pleased with this, because this isn't a frequent occurrence. It doesn't rain every day. And the rain is actually pretty pleasant, alright? I'm giving it crap. I'm giving Minecraft crap. I really shouldn't be. I shouldn't disrespect the spirit of this world. That's another thing I want to address in one of these. Perhaps in the next episode, I want to talk about the paranormal... The paranormal essence of Minecraft. It feels freaking paranormal. It feels like there's a spirit. Like every seed, every world, every Minecraft world. The freaking mountain. Patience Mountain. There's a spiritual component to it. There's a soul to it. Right? This world, like Minecraft, in single-player Minecraft, it feels kind of isolating, but also it feels like you're not alone, and that's what's creepy about it. It feels like the world is watching you, and setting traps for you. Like, it's so easy to freaking die in this world. So easy. You just have to stay on your guard constantly. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep, and then in the morning I'm gonna go actually do the things that I wanted to do. Perhaps I'll go back to the sheep, because I do want some more wool, actually. Alright. So yeah, the unexamined life is kind of the default. I don't think there's any escape from that. Nothing outside. See, at this point, there's gonna be creepers hanging out in the forest that haven't despawned yet. There's a zombie hiding underneath the tree. You see him? And that is why it's actually more dangerous. The game becomes more dangerous after you build the house, because you forget to be cautious of those things. You have to be more cautious. You have to be more cautious. Come over here, zombie. You know you want to. Let me get one strike at you. Yeah, for that experience, that sweet experience. You lose your caution. You lose your sense of caution. I'm ready to go ahead and harvest this stuff. Let's go ahead and harvest this stuff. I'm gonna hoard sugarcane in this chest. Okay, it looks like the coast is clear. I want to go back out to the sheep and try to get some more wool from that sheep. I'm glad I'm not seeing that wolf, and I am going to get around to only one this time. That's fine. That's fine. I can't complain too much. You gave me 3 the last time. You want to eat real quick and give me some more wool? No, no. The sheep is... This time it is not being so generous. So eager. Let's see. I think there's more black sheep around here. There were like 3 black sheep. I'm not seeing creepers. I think where it feels safe. But see, in the freaking forest, you might get trapped by canopy trying to run away. It's more dangerous than it looks. You've got to stay on your guard. And as I say that, a train goes by. Okay, well, I don't see any more sheep. I don't know where they are. I know there's that one sheep that's stuck down there, but I kind of want to leave that there. Oh, there's a white sheep here. Let's see if this white sheep gives me 3 wool. No, only 2 wool. That's okay. You want to eat real quick? I really like the sheep. The sheep are my favorite mobs in the game. I'm very fond of the sheep. They are very cool creatures that give you, that grant you life nourishing, extremely important, life nourishing components that you build beds from. Well, again, only 1. That's still not enough. Now I have 2 of each. I would like some more, please. Can you please give me some more? Let's go back to the other sheep. Well, I don't really want to spend all day just doing sheep. I really wanted to get a little more stuff done today than this. Now that sheep still hasn't grown more wool, and it probably isn't going to. I'm just going to have to call it, you know, just leave the sheep alone for now, because I really want to. I want to dig some dirt. I want to dig some dirt. And that's okay, alright? It's a haphazard experience. Just about in every freaking episode, it becomes a bit of a haphazard experience. And I really have to just get used to that, because that's just how, what you have to expect that from doing this kind of content. I mean, this is what you're in for. I think there's a bit of like a voyeurism to it, where to the appeal of this kind of content. I mean, this is basically slob content. Let's be completely honest about it. This is slob content, completely unedited slob content. I mean, it's slightly. I'm doing a little bit better than your typical slob content artist. I have more subscribers than the number of videos, which I think disqualifies me from being a true slob content artist, because I have more subscribers than I would have, than I expected to have at this point. Even though this is already video number 70, right? And I'm still talking about this is you're witnessing the initialization of a channel, right? Yeah, and it's going to be that way for a good long while still, because I'm still nowhere close to day 100. The idea is to get to day 100. I'm playing in freaking hardcore mode, and so far I died a bunch of times, and a couple other times I kind of gave up on it. Well, I'm still planning to return to Mundane World 4. Mundane World 4, I'd never died in it, and the last episode I recorded was episode 9 in Mundane World 4, and I wanted to have another world going because there's some issues with Mundane World 4, but I do intend to come back to it and make it right eventually. But I also I kind of just wanted a fresh start at the same time, so I went ahead and started over with a new world. But yeah, Mundane World 4 is live. And then the other Mundane World 1, the original Mundane World, I intend to return to that one and reincarnate myself. But I kind of really want to get to day 100 in this world first before I go back to any of those other worlds, right? And I keep mentioning that. I feel like I say that way too many times. But most of the people watching this are new people that are probably not really seeing what they want from this right now. I hope you're not too discouraged, too disappointed with what you're watching. But the thing is, I don't think anyone else is doing this. I don't see anybody else doing this. Not the way that I am, and because I actually I like to think ahead about what I'm doing. It's not just straight up. Like, I think it's slightly better than slop content in the sense that I do plan ahead a little bit. I like to think, I like to plan out what I'm going to talk about. Look, that sheep is ready to be harvested again. Let's go harvest that sheep real quick, just so that I have some more wool, so I can build some more beds. One more. Well, that's kind of perfect, because I need 3. You need 3 pieces of wool for a bed, and let's hope that this sheep gives me 2 pieces of wool, and then I'm not going to have any extra wool. Excellent. Oh no, that's 5. Well, that's not bad. That's fine. And there's a pig here. I like the pigs as well. Pigs are pretty cool too. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what you're in for. This is, and I think that there's some charm to that. It's interesting. It gives you a sense of connection with the person, because you're watching me have to figure out what to do in real time, like real life. This is more like real life, right? I'm trying to capture the realistic experience of Minecraft that you don't really get to witness in edited formats. All right, I'm ready to fill in this cave. I just want to take one good look around to make sure there's no creepers about to rain on me. I'm not seeing creepers. All right, let's go ahead and do this crevice. Fill in this crevice. I'm pretty sure there's some iron in here. There is some iron in here. Let's get this iron. Oh, a good bunch of iron in here. That's nice. And then I'm just going to fill in this crevice. And I don't really want to have this andesite on me, so I'm just going to actually put this back, because I'm not ready for that being in my inventory yet. Alright, and now I'm just going to fill this stuff in. I like to fill in small caves. And I'm completely well aware that sure, I could just put a layer of dirt across the top of the cave, right? Just to hide it from sight, and then I don't have to see it. But I'm a big, I'm a firm believer in object permanence. Even in Minecraft, it's going to bother me to know that there's this unfilled gap in this unfilled void that I'm not seeing. underground. That's gonna bother me. I don't like, because even though I'm not seeing it, I'm gonna know that it's there. So I end up just filling these caves in, these little caves. I like to fill them in. This is what I do to them. This is what I do with my dirt. I hoard my dirt, and then when I have too much dirt, I go around and filling in small caves. And that's probably, I mean, that's probably kind of unusual. I like to talk about how I'm trying to record your the experience of the average player that's not aiming to be a popular YouTuber. But at the same time, I play this game very differently from how most people probably play this game. So, so it's really hard to make that claim because I'm very compulsive in the manner in which I play this game. So this is probably not your average viewer experience. But, you know, for the people that are also kind of compulsive, there probably are some of you that are exactly like this, that probably are happy to see somebody, you know, if you feel a sense of relatedness, like this is some of the experience that you can relate to, right? For some of you, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's compulsive like this. Okay, well it's dusk. It's almost. I really feel like doing this real quick, leveling this little bit of dirt right here, real quick, before the sun sets. Okay, well, that's good enough. That's good enough progress for one day, for one episode, I guess I should say. Now I'm gonna go back to the house and just watch the sunset. This isn't much. I didn't really get done as much as I was planning on. I mean, I've got most of the things done that I was planning on. I was planning to put some more dirt down here. I'm gonna extend this terrace out a little bit further out, and then put some fence. I might even extend it out like, well, I don't have a ton of dirt, so I'm probably only gonna extend it out to like say here or so around here. All right, it's time to go in, go back to the safety of my cabin. And I kind of missed the sunset. I wasn't watching it. I like to watch the sunset. That's okay. That's not a big deal. Okay, let's drop off this dirt into my dirt chest. I like to have some dirt on me. And then it's not a full 8 stack of iron. So I'm not really not really concerned with trying to burn that right away. I'll make another bed. So I do want to leave a permanent bed at the spawn point campsite. There's a campsite there. And the rest of the stuff, I'm just going to leave this here for now. This is my building materials chest. I don't really want to carry this bed around on me. And this is my raw resources, the goodies chest. I'm just going to leave this here like that, because I'm not ready to burn it yet. I want to burn my iron in stacks of 8, multiples of 8. And I'm kind of getting low on charcoal. I know there's some more charcoal over by the spawn, but I don't want to leave that there. Oh yeah, and I put the wood in the wrong one, in the wrong chest, in the wrong barrel. I want to leave that top barrel for cobblestone, and I want this barrel to be the wood bearing barrel, and this is where I'm going to keep my saplings. And that's going to be the dirt chest. And this is the drops chest. I hardly have any drops yet because I barely killed any mobs so far. I've been mostly just playing it very safe. As you freaking should in hardcore mode. Okay, well, there we go. I have to bring the episode to a close. Once again, barely having accomplished anything or barely having talked about the things that I wanted to talk about. But I did the things that I wanted to do in this episode. Now I have good vision from here. And yeah, it's a little bit now it feels like I don't have as much floor space. So there's a plus and minus to it, but I think that the plus side of this will win me over because I really like having vision, being able to see what's down there at the gates. I really like that. There's the creeper. Look at that. Okay, well, this is it. I gotta end the episode now. I barely talked about slow living, about how much of a luxury a properly examined life is, and even I don't think it's possible to really fully live the examined life. You don't never have the time to to adequately examine your life that you're living, because the time just forces you to rush ahead anyways. And especially, like, I'm not never going to have enough time to really reflect on what's happening in my life in these Minecraft episodes. I like to do that, you know. I kind of wish that I would just spend some time just chatting about how things are going in my life, but I'm also trying to play the game, and I want to prioritize making commentary on the actual gameplay, because I really like Minecraft. And I also wanted to talk about the reasons why I'm even doing this channel to begin with. I didn't really get to talk about that very much. I'm gonna have to just postpone that for another episode. I wanted to talk about the paranormal aspects of Minecraft. How freaking creepy it feels that you're interacting with a world that's like watching you. That's not... Is that a sheep? Is that a black sheep? I thought that was a horse. I think that's a horse. I must be looking at the same horse, because there was a entity there, but now it looks like a black sheep to me. It's behind the tree there. I don't know. I'm getting distracted. That's it, guys. I gotta bring this episode to a close, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I really like to try to chat with people. The biggest reason I'm doing this is to try to form connections with strangers on the internet. It's not even about trying to grow the channel for me. Like, I know I'm not asking you for comments because that helps the algorithm or whatever. I don't really even care about that. I feel like the algorithm has been sufficiently generous to me, even though it's kind of sporadic. Like, it just randomly gives some episodes like 20,000 impressions, and then other episodes like 200 impressions, and just sporadic, like huge swings in how much it promotes these videos. I feel like it's kind of like like an antisocial, egotistic behavior where it love bombs you and then breadcrumbs you. It's so weird. But this is how the algorithm. But nevertheless, I feel like it's been generous to me overall. Like, I am just ecstatic about how well this channel is going. It's definitely surpassed my expectations. By a lot. Like, I can't, it's hard for me to believe that I'm getting, for me, anything that's like more than 20 views per episode is like a lot. So when I get like over 100 views on an episode, I feel like that's just fantastic. Like, it's just so much. Like, it's hard for me to even comprehend how much that is. It's just blows my mind. But most of those people don't, you know, they just check it out and then they move on. They don't actually stay through to the end of the episode like you are. If you are still with me right now, you are the coolest viewer. You guys are the best. The ones that actually watch me ramble all the way through and find this to be an enjoyable experience regardless. All right, I really gotta call it a day. I don't normally I go for 3 days, but I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to, because I got ahead of myself while I was building this thing. I made an episode that was way too long, so I really don't want. I gotta end the episode here. All right, and I'll try to. One of the things I wanted to mention, I might take longer than a day in between episodes now from here on, because I would like to wait until I feel like I'm well prepared. I want to have this a better sense of confidence about how well prepared I am for the episode before I start recording, and I don't always feel that after just one day. So I'll still strive. I'll still kind of make it. I'll still try my darnest, my best to do this every other day. But if I feel like I'm not really ready to record, I'm just going to wait another day. So it might take me even longer now to get to day 100. But I think it's worth it. I think it's okay, because I really want to make this as good of a haphazard experience as I can make it to be. Right? I want to get better at improvising. I want this to be a little bit more planned out, and I want to feel like I do the things that I plan on doing. I kind of want to balance the spontaneity with quality. You know, I want this to be a high quality. I can't call it high quality. This isn't high quality content. This is slop content. I'm completely unedited slop content. but I think that it's still it's cool. I think that there's a charm. I think some people like this. I like this kind of stuff. I couldn't find another channel that was doing anything like this, and I tried to form connections with other channel creators, and I had a hard time. Most creators out there don't seem to really appreciate their commentators all that much. Like they very selectively respond, right? I want to not be like that. I want to be extremely responsive, and like that's the primary reason why I'm doing this. I want to be responsive, and I want to chat. I want to talk to my viewers. So please, I really want to encourage everybody, especially if you've made it all the way through, if you're still with me here, please leave me a comment. I really like to talk to people in the comments. And now it's day 3. I gotta call it a day right now. I have to end the episode right now with this beautiful view of the sunrise. I leave you until next time. Thank you very much for bearing with me. Shadowlay, my fellows. Shadowlay.